Wild stories from the web, he's always in the know. Crypto community, vibing where the treasures flow. Web3 wonders, chain reactors on the scene.
All right, good morning, guys.
NFTs,
Yo, January the 7th. Cheers. We do it again. Man, how we doing? A little cool of a past 24 hours is in news was fast and furious. Starting off the weekend, I'll tell you what, a little bit of a slowdown. Maybe you see it a little bit in the market, but you certainly see it on the timeline. But what do you call it? Like kind of coiling up. It feels like we're just getting, like we're winding up for that big uppercut here in the market. Man, am I excited for that. There are a few big stories out there this morning that I'm excited to dive into with you guys. Who's here this morning? Dead, good morning. Gravere, good morning. Stitch, GM, Six-Hole, GMs. Great to see you guys. Hey, smash the like on the show. Make sure you're subscribed here. It's SlamX Official on YouTube. It's Crypto Slam IO over on X. By the way, over on X, I love this, man. I love seeing you guys hanging out with the bull and some of you guys farming the shit out of him, which is awesome to see. Cosmos, I see working the bull right now. I think I've seen Cosmos all over that guy. Dude, it's really cool to see. It's really cool to see. Now, the bull got a bit of an upgrade. Yeah, he got a bit of an upgrade yesterday. Dim GM. Yeah, so previously you could tweet at the bull, and he's going to be all up in your replies, and he might not leave you alone even. But I'm excited for this because now the bull's actually tweeting out some market insights. So check it out. The bull at this point starting to tweet about some virtuals agents and their tokens. Because remember, the bull is tapped into Crypto Slam data. And if he's tapped into this and showing these kind of market stats, now it's pretty clear it's not NFT data, or not only NFT data he's tapped into, but actually everything on chain. I'm freaking loving it. So the bull now tweeting out those market insights. You certainly want to be following at the very least for that. But a reminder, the bull's giving away his token for free. So yeah, you can still tweet at him. He's going to send you back some trivia. You get the trivia right, he might send you some bull. Some of you guys have probably played with him enough to know sometimes he's not sending you shit. He's got a mind of his own, and it's really cool to see it up front. I get a little sneak peek behind the scenes too. If you do not get your bull from him, just try again. You can keep trying with this guy. Eventually you'll get it for sure. Also, if he likes you, he's going to send you some bull tokens too. So yeah, hang with the dude and get yourself some bull. Next phase soon. I hope. Could get spicy. Anyway, he's been chatting with AI XBT, which is really cool. And of course, I had to get them in the same tweet thread here. This is an important question. I mentioned it yesterday. I think we need to talk about this at some point during today's stream. We have to. And we also hit it on the afternoon show yesterday. Gravity GMs, Christian GMs. So I asked AI XBT and the bull, what's the crypto punk of AI agents? I think it's GOAT. I think it's Truth Terminal, so I asked exactly that question. AI XBT gave the answer that I actually agree with here. It is GOAT. It is GOAT. Everything you're seeing here inspired by Truth Terminal and the GOAT token. And while you have some AI-related tokens that have launched earlier, thinking Turbo earlier this year, they weren't as influential as this one is. So when I'm thinking about the crypto punk of this cycle, of AI meme coins. No, I don't think it's Turbo, and I don't think it's AI XBT. It's not AI16Z, even though I think AI16Z is maybe the top token of this cycle. But none of those are the crypto punk of the cycle. To me, that's GOAT. And so, not financial advice, but I think that's your answer there. Mike, good morning. Good to see you, Mike. Gravity, I like it, man. 1, get bull. 2, ? 3, become rich. Hey, man, you said it, not me, but also, how cool would that be? Yeah, follow the bull at the bull AI. And, of course, follow us at Crypto Slam. It's Crypto Slam IO. Guys, a lot of stuff coming. You've seen little tastes of that. You guys are pretty dialed in. You've seen some SlamNet news. In fact, let me pull that up, but it's go time. You're going to see news and info, really important stuff dropping fast and furious here over the next maybe even just couple of weeks. Imminent. You can see SlamNet has their token launch coming. TGE Galaxy Quest live now. That's another place you can go and farm right now. So, of course, you can farm the Bull. You can also farm the Galaxy Quest. This specifically, go follow the white paper and you'll see what this is for. But again, you guys who've been watching, I think, are pretty well aware of what's going on. You know what? We do have some new viewers. We really do. So let me at least put this up. So if you have not been so dialed in, first off, you can go back and look through some videos, find CEO of and founder of CryptoSlam, Randy, on the show before talking some of this. A couple other members from the team here. But SlamNet.xyz, that's your resource if you want to see exactly what's going on. There's going to be a really interesting update coming here. I'll give you guys a spoiler. I can give you guys some teases that people aren't going to hear on the timeline yet. They will hear it soon. They'll hear it soon. Probably makes sense to be focused on AI, doesn't it? Probably makes a lot of sense to be way focused on AI. I think you're going to see quite a bit of that all over SlamNet. Just a little alpha here. Just a little alpha. Music, good morning. Oh, we'll peek at that punk sale too. I'm excited to kind of just have a nice pace show today and dig into NFTs. It's been so busy in AI. I feel like NFTs haven't gotten enough love, so certainly going to put some time in that this morning. Man, we got some cool stuff coming up, though. We really do. Like some game-changing stuff coming up. And yes, AI changes the game, but at a different level, things are changing. Gary Gensler, gone. Gone in 13 days. Right? Donald Trump's inauguration's coming up on the 20th. Gary Gensler's going to retire on that day. So 13 days left with this monster. Dude, good riddance. It's so bullish for the space to get his ass out of here, man. And finally, we can start building here. I can't tell you. Some of you guys work in the space too, and everybody else is perceptive enough to know how he's impacted the space and really limited what we can build. And with the shackles off, and still with everybody building like safely, but the shackles are off and people can really, really put this tech to work. And man, have we needed that. Comes at a perfect time. Again, with AI is this UX layer that's really going to push what we see product-wise. Pretty freaking exciting here. Got to say that. Like really freaking exciting for what might be coming here. Yeah, hey, music, that mind share up to 90%. I wonder if we could see that. I don't see why not. 70% was a big-ass number, but 90? Hey, man, it's something people got to pay attention to. Look, more and more and more, we really got to pay attention to it. Raoul Powell dropping this chart. This is really interesting, guys. The greatest macro chart of all time. This feeds into AI. This is part of the AI conversation. So here it is. Everything is demographics. A chart showing the U.S. labor force participation rate down and down and down. Of course, a little rebound, which you're going to see after 2020, after the COVID lockdowns, right? But it's a scary trend. It's a scary trend, and maybe people don't know exactly what that means. It's also showing U.S. debt. What it means is basically this. You're looking at, is this South Korea? You're looking at South Korea. But this is what's happening here in the States as well. It's why you're seeing the labor force participation going down. Guys, it's kind of it's more than worrisome. It's a crisis, and it's a problem that we absolutely need to solve. AI, spoiler, AI is part of that solution. So, like, guys, we've been talking about here that everything's going to change, right? Everything's going to change over the next 5 years, and man, it is just going to change faster and faster and faster. Okay. You know, sometimes we talk about change. I'm not saying me, but like just we in general. People talk about the way things will change. But this is different. The way things are going to change is going to be so fast and so impactful to everybody. It's not a minor change. It's not a little thing that we'll maybe see here and there, and it'll impact our life a little bit. This is going to impact everybody, everyone's families. Now, don't mean to be all doom and gloom this morning, but it's kind of scary stuff coming out there when you almost have your workforce evaporating because of the birth rate, but also because AI is going to replace it. UBI is coming, guys. Somehow, some way, UBI is absolutely coming. I still argue that what we're doing is UBI. I'm using that term really loosely, but a way for people to make money. It's that simple. Who isn't using crypto right now to like pad their income, right? What we're doing is kind of a really, really weird form of UBI, and I don't think it ever ends. And in fact, I think people are going to see how successful this is. It is. It is successful. I think people are going to see how successful it is and look to somehow replicate that in more traditional systems. I don't know what it looks like still. Nobody does, but I'm telling you, something is special that's happening here. And it's something I think will be replicated, it will be copied, and it fixes, to some degree, like it was somehow, some way, it fixes this. Make no mistake, though, AI is coming for the jobs. Oh, man, fast and freaking furious. It's coming for those jobs. And man, kind of scary stuff. All right, CES 2025. All kinds of cool electronics and gadgets and stuff being shown off. Was this in Vegas, by the way? I'm trying to remember where CES is. Now, at the end of the show, we're going to actually look at some new products. None of them crypto-related, at least that I've seen, so we're not going to focus on it. But better believe AI is probably main character at that conference, which is pretty cool. All right, you have the CEO of NVIDIA showing off AI agents, guys. AI agents at this like keynote speech saying AI agents is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. Guys, are we seeing how big? Are we seeing how big this is going to be? It's really clear at this point, but it is Vegas. Cool. Man, so cool. Are we getting it? In fact, we'll pull up Mindshare. You know what? Hang on. Cato? Where do you guys go for Mindshare? You going to Cato or Coin Market Cap? I got too many different platforms to use, so different places. Yeah, Mindshare. Actually, I'd be curious what it is, but it became clear this weekend when we hit 70%. People were like, okay, fine. Fucking fine. I know it. I know AI is not going away. People get it now. But I still think people underestimate how big it's going to be. I can use yesterday's afternoon show as an example, right? I don't think we fully won over Joe yet. I don't think we've won him over, right? You guys who are watching, do you think we won over Joe yet? Or did it feel like, I'm not picking on Joe, by the way. You're a great example. You're very much like a lot of people out there. So it's important that you say that kind of stuff. But I think Joe, even to a degree, questions how big it's going to be, and is it a fad? And the best part is Joe is questioning how like substantial these products are. Joe, our afternoon co-host, JYO, the great Yojo. So Joe's questioning how real it is. You know what I mean? Is it all just kind of fluff? And to a degree, it is. A lot of the agents, it is. But also, without focusing on specific products, without focusing on specific. I mean, again, agents here in the space, don't worry about that. Yes, most of that is fluff. Most of that is meaningless. But zooming out and seeing what is happening here in AI. Boy, oh boy. This is what's coming. These AI agents that optimize everything. If I can see, what has he got here? Okay, you know what? If he's showing like how this has grown, how AI has grown here, if that's kind of what he's showing, perception AI, so speech recognition. I can't see the other one. Medical imaging, generative AI, agentic AI, which is where we're at now, coding assistant, customer service, patient care, yes, physical AI. I feel like these are the phases, right? We just had a gen cycle, but whatever. Generative AI is something I think we've been playing with for a few years now, a couple of years, maybe past even year even. But generative AI is what was bigger last year. Agentic AI is where we're at now. Physical AI is what's next. It's already here, by the way, but the same way we're seeing this growth in, I like agentic, I like the term. Agentic AI, we're going to see that with physical AI. Boy, oh boy, it's so much bigger than people realize. Again, focusing on just the agents, I get it. You're going to think it's a little silly, a little overblown. It is. The agents are, the specific individual agents, all way overvalued. But what they're part of, what they represent right now, World-changing, game-changing, all those freaking buzzwords that we look at as warning signs, right? Not this time. A big old deal. Forbes is writing about these AI agents here. Check that out. Forbes wrote about AI XBT. Really cool article, too. Like, really cool. Like, there's a lot of people outside of crypto Twitter, right? We're an echo chamber where this is a silly, like a really, I mean, we're in a bubble. So Forbes reaches a different kind of audience who probably have no idea that this was even going on. Like, no idea. And maybe now they're getting their first taste of what's happening here. At least the first time they're even hearing about it, potentially, for a lot of them. Some really good points here, too, man. What is an AI agent? You know what? Like, I chatted with a buddy in the past few weeks. He didn't know what they were. Most people don't have no clue, no concept. Agents are autonomous software entities capable of making decisions, taking actions based on real-time data analysis. You can train them to do tasks. And you can leave it that vague. Tasks, whatever it is you want. To a degree now they'll get better and better at these tasks coming up. There's a couple points here I thought were really cool, though. Kind of like use cases. So why does the agent matter to you, right? Picture making a major business. Oh, hang on, the top one. Here we go. Imagine you're at the helm of a fast-moving startup juggling product launches, marketing strategies, financial planning, all those things you're doing as a startup. You and a couple people. Staying ahead of market trends is overwhelming. This is where AI XBT becomes invaluable. Think of it as a tireless team member scanning the digital horizon for you. Rather than spending hours gathering market data and deciphering reports, AI XBT handles it all, delivering actionable insights right when you need them. Guys, it's a personal assistant. And so much more. That's just a little function of what he can do. What can you do if you have a helper who is awake 24/7, who can work 24/7? Again, when I say these things, I'm also speaking in the future when they actually can do so much more. But even right now, the fact that it's always aware or learning based on what you've told it to learn from, and how you can tap in and retrieve that info with his context or whatever context you ask him for, it's so powerful, man. I get the littlest taste with my content when I ask ChatGPT to help me. And if you just apply that everywhere, Cosmos AI replacing everything, working with everything. I want to start thinking more about replacing. It's going to replace a fuck ton, a lot. It is certainly going to replace a lot. I also want to start talking about, to help counter or balance out the replacing conversation, I also want to make sure people think about enhancing. It's going to make me more creative, you guys more creative. It's going to make you more productive when you're tackling something, and instead of it being a one-man job, it's a you and an army kind of job because you've got your agent that can help. Think all the things you can learn because your AI agent will walk you through step by step. And if you don't understand a step, it'll break that down into steps. And if those steps don't make sense, he'll give you a different context for it so it does make sense. They really do this, and they do that now. The agents are crazy, man. The agents are crazy. And they are game-changing. They're absolutely game-changing. Customer service jobs, I think they're gone soon. I was talking to a buddy of mine, too. If you're watching, what's up? Mr. Tire Dog. I remember, 2 years ago saying, hey, I think in 5 years, works at, help desk stuff. I think manages, a support team and IT stuff, right? I'm like, dude, I think within 5 years, your help desk is basically gone. And he didn't see it, didn't buy it, whatever. And I even got to the point where I'm like, oh, shit, maybe that was a little too soon. It's in 10 years, yeah. In 5 years, I'm not so sure. Tell you what, I think it still stands. If that conversation was 2 years ago, I think 3 years from now, help desks, in IT don't exist. I don't think they exist. I really mean it. So picture it. We saw an AI agent, I think it was DGen AI or Spark. I'm trying to remember the one from AI XBT or AI 16Z. It's Shaw's agent. They had that agent tapped into Amazon and it went buying stuff, right? If you feed, I'm picturing this for you IT guys, right? Here you go. At the moment, they use AI to help desk people. Exactly, Lemon. Yeah. Yep. I used to manage a help desk, so I'm going to that because I get it. You know what I mean? I understand it. Okay. You feed the AI agent all your technical documentation. You feed it your user guides, you feed it your HR manual, you feed it the list of employees, you feed it your company directory, you feed it everything in your company. But then back to the documentation for an app in your hardware, in your desktop, and all this, right? You feed that into the AI, it learns that stuff. And then just give it some guidelines, what you can do. You can remote to a machine. You cannot touch this part of Windows. You cannot access that. You can do this for a user. You got to stop at this point. At that point, it needs to go for approval here. Guys, help desks are gone in 2 years or 3 years, whatever puts it at that 5-year mark. Help desks are gone. You'll have, instead of a team of 30 people on a help desk, you have a team of 2 people, maybe 1 person, a person to make sure AI is doing what it's supposed to, the approvals are working, that systems are up, right? 30 people's jobs are going to be eliminated here. Help desk jobs are gone. And what's even crazier is robotics change needing somebody there physically. Guys, you should feel really bad for my wife. The same way I sit here and I ramble about this shit, and I'm passionate about it, you guys know. My poor wife deals with the same thing. I swear to God, I get off my show, and I turn over there, and I tell her the exact same shit. She could just watch the show. But she doesn't, so I'm just going to repeat to her everything I say on the show. But she was fixing a chair, and she's like, yeah, when can I call the AI to come fix this chair? When can I call the AI to do my plumbing? I'm like, funny you should say that, ma'am, because it's probably just a few years off, maybe a little longer, but robotics. I'm like, no, make no mistake, you're being a smartass, but also I think you get she's smart. I'm like, we are going to have robots. Nobody disputes that. We will have robots that are powered by AI that will literally scoot up to the chair and will reattach that leg. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. 6-hole, and I think that prediction, by the way, 5 to 10 years for help desk, I actually think it's like 2-3. Because, like, right, Sam Altman saying AGI this year. I think it's this year because I think seeing AI agents now in the past few months, I'm accelerating this, by the way. Seeing the AI agents here just in the past month or two makes me realize I think they're really close. I think you can actually do it 2 years from now. If we keep up this pace of growth, I bet you in 2 years, help desk of 30 people, I bet you could replace... Hey, how about this? I bet you could replace 2 or 3 people right now. Right now, I bet you could replace 2 or 3 people. Even just one. I bet you could replace somebody, and for a fraction of that person's salary, you have an AI agent who probably then can support more people and support 24/7. I think we're 2 years away, 3 at the most, from it replacing that entire team. Mike, that's funny, man. She's the fucking coolest. She gets this stuff so well, and she got it so early because she's like very, she's just perceptive. You know what? She reminds me of Thread Guy, like just perceptive. If you see something, she has that aha moment, and it's just like it clicks. And without knowing the technical words, some of these things, like the concepts clicked, and then she actually runs with the stuff. She get her on the show sometime. Yeah, AI hooker's coming, man. Gus, good morning, man. Who else? Mike, I don't know if I said good morning, but good morning. And Murray, good morning. If I missed anybody, Lemon, of course, good morning. Lemon always, just so you know, too, if you get first, GG's. But Lemon always has honorary first, just so everybody knows, always. If Lemon doesn't show up for a week, he still gets honorary first. Oh, dude, Nval cooking. Hang on. Don't you do that to me mid-show. Oh, man, let's peek. Come on. Come on, mama. Hang on. Nval is cooking. Okay, I'm just looking at my bags. We got to be up to like 5.5 mil. Am I right? Somewhere around 5.5 mil? I'm going to do a guess. 5.6 mil. How am I doing, Gus? Did I get it? I'm ballparking from when I saw it at 6.1. I'm going to guess 5.5. Nval is going to cook, man. Naval's going to cook. In fact, I think DAO announcement's coming today. Or it's coming really soon. But remember, and this might have been in the whale chat, but so I'm spoiling it. Maybe I'm not supposed to. But DAO announcement coming. Nval holders are going to get first dibs. Don't forget Nval is going to be part of a launch pad too, guys. Nval's got some shit. 6 mil, dude. Yeah. When first human murdered by AI? Oh, dude, you probably can't say that on the street. Whatever. When first human murdered by AI. Which will also happen. You know all the stuff we watch in movies like Blade Runner? It's going to happen. Man, cats, it's just how it goes. Also, 7 mil, 6 mil, 5 mil is going to be cheap when this is 30, 40 mil, 50 mil. I was chatting with somebody yesterday too, Nval. It was a question, should I write out Nval or Pengu? And I'm like, man, Pengu's got a 3, 4, 5x. 5x at most, right? But a 3, 4, 5x, but it's over a year or two. Eric, good morning. And I'm like, and Nval has got a 3, 4, 5x, but probably within the next couple of weeks. And then Naval's got that chance for, more like 10, 20x. I still see it. I still really think that's coming. I think it's coming. All right, let me move along. I've been really bad about time management. AI stuff everywhere. More and more it's coming. By the way, I'm going to drop a link to the stream. Just if you guys can throw a like on it. I need to come up with something like an engagement thing to get people. You guys have been great, by the way, with that. I got to figure out how to get this shit next level. Whitelists are going to start coming. I think Fast and Furious, guys. It's mint season. And Bull has murder vibes, hardcore, man, doesn't he? He's got murderer vibes. He really does, man. So anyway, a point there. We're going to have a bunch of whitelists, guys. We're definitely getting the Red Rum whitelist. There's 2 other whitelists that are probably coming. We also should have, I hope, this was this should be set up. We'll see. But Bitcoin Wizards, I still think we're going to get a whitelist for that too. And great odds here for hitting them. I still got to set up AlphaBot or something to make that easier to give out, but we'll get that rocking. Okay. Binance Futures, guys. Cookie listed. Elk listed. Do I say it right? Elk or Elch? Swarms listed. In fact, hang on. Now I got to see what the cookie bag is up to. How's Cookie doing? Oh, yeah, Cookie's cooking, man. Jeez. I don't know if I shared Cookie early enough with you guys. What projects do you think will set up as best for whitelist? Okay, I'll do the ones that are like out of reach, but Pudgy Penguin. It's all the big ones, right? It's all the big ones. Okay, so other than the big ones, Cyber Kongs. You guys know Kongs. Kongs get the biggest, best whitelist. Here's the thing. Kongs aren't the hottest project anymore, right? Totally fine. Do you know that all the OGs who have built projects, like let's even look at like Frank DeGods, his favorite project is Cyber Kongs. Those OG dudes who have the biggest projects out there all know Cyber Kongs, all get how influential they are, all were Cyber Kongs at one point. They were. Kongs get whitelists to every major mint. There's nothing they miss. So Kongs, for their price, one of the best opportunities for whitelist out there. On the Bitcoin side, Honey Badgers. Honey Badgers are the best opportunity for whitelist, in my opinion. Cheap, get whitelist to everything. I think those two communities very similar. That's my 2 picks for best whitelists out there. There's a lot of great places to get whitelist. Of course, Holden Pengu I think is going to get you ABS drop, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, if you upgrade to a Baby Kong, that's where you get the good whitelists, right? Genkai gets some whitelists for sure, and they get access to buy some whitelists. I think in their Kongsmart, but babies get that higher tier, and I think babies are what? Let's check. Yeah, let's check. I'm kind of guessing. Notice I always go to OpenSea first, man. By the way, OpenSea's got to be coming soon. I think OpenSea's coming really soon. 0.45. Guys, here's some alpha. This is legit alpha. It's not financial advice, but legit alpha. 0.45. You are going to hit a major whitelist in this project that will absolutely cover the cost of that. Just advice, not financial advice. I'm just telling you, this is kind of obvious. This is kind of common sense. A baby is going to pay for itself probably many times over this cycle, as will the alpha you get in that Discord. By the way, actually, I should full disclosure. The Kongs now have set up alpha roles in their Discord. Right? They've got some alpha callers. I somehow am one. I somehow am an alpha caller there. You guys already get the alpha here. But I'll be doing that for Kongs here too, which will be fun. Okay, anyway, point there. It's life advice. It really is. It really is life advice. Baby Kongs, absolutely no-brainer. Mint season, when it comes up, guys, these mints take off from 0.07, 0.1, whatever they are to 1 or 2 ETH. There's what? 4,000 babies. It's a 4K edition collection with Jenny Kongs, 5K altogether, and they get some of the best whitelists out there. It is such an easy play. All right, here we go now, 30 minutes into the show, and let's talk about crypto. God, I'm on my jackass arc. All right, Bitcoin hanging on to 100K. We got as high as about 100. I think we got to 102. I don't think we hit 103 now that I think of it. Still decent. Decent looking macro market right now. It's decent. ETH basically flat here at 3,600. Solana 213, down 2%. It's kind of treading water. You know, the market mirrors what you definitely feel out there. It mirrors like sentiment out there, just flat. We're waiting, kind of edge of our seat waiting. Greed fear index. Do we got that here? Would love to feel out sentiment. I would imagine it leans towards the greedy side, right? Is there a greed fear index here? Where do you guys peak for like a heat map and greed fear? Fear greed. Cosmos, what, baby Kongs were 7 ETH? Or Jenny Kongs? Did baby, we're... Because hang on. Okay, if we're talking last cycle, like the 22 like run, 21, 22 run, I think I sold the tippity top some babies. I used to kind of farm those, kind of. That's my only like farming era. Babies got up to 17, 18 ETH. Yeah, babies got to 17. I definitely sold one there at the top. I don't see them there this side, but you never know. I don't think they get there. But yeah, babies were 17. Genesis Kongs were the most expensive PFP in the history of NFTs. They got to like 300 something ETH. They were like, that was crazy. That was crazy. Maybe it was 250. Their floor price, it was like $650,000 was that floor price. Cosmos, Derek? Like Derek from CryptoBats? Do you know Derek? Sometimes I forget who knows each other and from where. I don't know why. It just wasn't in my head that you know Derek. Derek is awesome. I miss that dude. Derek like CryptoBats Derek, right? Dude, that's so, I don't know why. I don't know. I forget where we all know each other from. And I didn't, yeah. Derek's an awesome dude. That diamond necklace thing. Wait, music, is that yours? Did you win that? Somebody we knew or were at least close associated with won that diamond necklace. That was wild. That was they got to do more of that. That was wild. That Kong's diamond like thing was wild. All right, ETFs, man, monster day over on Bitcoin yesterday. Like so cool to see. 978 mil in inflows 2 days in a row over 900 mil. Look at that, almost $1 billion in volume yesterday. Not volume, actually, inflows. Total volume was, oh, yeah, I don't know. Total volume was a lot. How about that? How you like that for your in-depth TA? And then on the ETH side, 128 mil in inflows yesterday. Love to see it. All right, NFT market. 20.2 mil in cross-chain sales yesterday. Sales ramping up. They certainly are. Sellers up, buyers up, transactions down, average sale price way up. So big NFTs sales. And then trade profits almost at $1 million in the positive yesterday. Good shit. Love to see it. Top collections in the past 24 hours. Let me refresh, but you can see there, Pudgy Penguins on top. 4.3 million sales. Beautiful. Look at that. Up 143%. Mad Lads cooking, man. We're going to get to them. Up 444%, 1.8 mil. CryptoPunks, Guild of Guardian Heroes. Isuki, D-Market, super rare. Art season loading, guys. Uh-oh. You ever, like, start chatting and then just stop? No. You ever start chatting and then all of a sudden, I don't know if this is like an ADHD thing or what. You ever start chatting and all of a sudden you get locked in the zone? You know what I mean? Hey, Cutie, what do you mean there? Once Bull AI gets trading. Oh. Like the Bull AI token, when that gets, dude, can I speculate? I don't know what I'm allowed to do. Hang on. Let me think here. I don't know. I'll tell you this. I have no idea. I will tell you, just go look at other agents out here. Just use critical thinking. Look for other agents that are tapped into on-chain data, and there's not many of them, and see what they're priced at. Just find things to compare them to. and then start picturing that there's something behind it. You know what I mean? Just, there's something of substance behind it. There's a team behind it. It checks a lot of boxes, I could say that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm hoping somebody from the community ends up doing it, though, like making a liquidity pool. That'd be cool. I think if somebody does that, God, I don't know. Again, I don't know where it crosses the line. Hey, I didn't build the bull, so maybe I can talk about it. But I don't know, man. I think that's an interesting thing. DeYank, good morning. Super rare again. Art season loading. I promise you guys, we are about to see a giga art season, like a just magical art season. So I will also say, pay attention to rodeo.club. Serious Hicket Nunk vibes. Zancan minted over there this morning too, by the way. I'm telling you, I Zancan minted over there. Cosmos, pretty cool, man. I think the bull is special, and I can probably at the very least say I just hear things from the people that built the bull and are building him, built him off our data. I can tell you there's a lot of coming. Cutie, what do you mean with that? Do they do that? Does AI16Z help set up that kind of stuff? I can tell you that I think the bull is potentially tip of the iceberg. I hope I don't get in trouble, but I just know that there's a lot more that some people are working on. And I just like tech so much. I'm just such a fucking nerd. I'm just having a great time on the sideline, like just watching people build, things happening. Let me knock out the rest of the top 10. Elemental's cooking. You know what, guys? I'm sorry, but I've been meaning to do this for a few days. I should probably do it on my own time. But I still think this is maybe, you know what? I thought LED was maybe a money laundering collection. We see a lot of that on Polygon. It might not be. I'm going to peek real quick because I do want it gone if it is. Remember we used to see those NFTs? It was like hold X amount for 1 USDT a day. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's actually legit. Polygon. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see these trading. I don't know what to think of this collection. At all. Fucking at all. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know if it's legit. I don't. And I don't want to say it's not without knowing, I don't want to FUD anybody's hard work. There's OMB Dick Butts out of the top 10, but you've seen Dick Butts cooking. Art season, man. Okay. Now I'm telling you, man, art season. Actually, hang on. Keep an eye out for base collections. Base is starting to rank here. We newly enabled base on CryptoSlam.io, right? We have it on the Explorer. So that's also a reminder. Base.slam.vision. A new Explorer. Guys, features that you would expect in an Explorer, like go to a contract, see the amount of tokens and holders and all kinds of stuff. Here's what I want you to picture. Here it is. Our Explorer is... Oh, shit. That's cool. Our Explorer is picture CryptoSlam.io mixed with Etherscan. Everything you see on CryptoSlam in an Explorer. And again, everything you would expect from an Explorer. I'm pretty proud of this. And the team did a fucking crazy job building out something that it is, in my opinion, also I think it's more than an opinion, I just think it is. I can be objective. I think this is the next evolution of Explorers. I'm sorry, but a collection ranking, a ranking of contracts at the same time as those data points, analytics that you have on CryptoSlam, it's a different thing. It is in beta right now, so you're not going to see all those features there yet, but you've seen what's coming on SlamNet. You've seen what the Galaxy campaign is for. This is tied to the SlamNet ecosystem. It's probably a wise idea to have a SlamNet account, a SlamVision account, all the above, a Slam domain. Probably a decent idea. Yeah, Hudah, that's an interesting idea though. Or six hole. What did you do last week? Like a Shark Tank thing. He's gonna do. Oh, I like that, man. Yes, that Gizmo World Piece Collection has got my spidey senses tingling, man. Gizmo's different. Gizmo's different. I got bag bias, and I think Gizmo's different. I haven't. Yeah, Stitch. It is hard to find on base. I have not sold any Gizmo because I think it's different. Is abstract ETH wallet address the same as rig? It should be. Yeah. Yep. It should be. Is base is not different, Cosmos? It's different. It's the same. Yeah. My base address is the exact same as ETH. But yeah, I think Gizmo's really, really different. Okay, man. So sidetracked. But Art. This is a Botto piece. I don't know what's going on with these sales, by the way. I'm not sure what's happening here. If this is a transfer that's getting categorized maybe as a sale. Let me see if Explorer shows that right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Either way, seeing a Botto piece move, historic. Honestly, historic. Art season's loading. Art season is going to melt faces, and I think art season's going to cook over on Bitcoin. And that said, rodeo.club, Spidey senses tingling. If you were early on Hicket Nunk and early on FX Hash and all the crazy stuff over on sorry, I'm new to the platform even too. Yeah, if you were in the art scene and were collecting and know what that vibe felt like, it's here on Rodeo. Like really cheap pieces, really, really cheap stuff. Zancan minted. This is open for 16 hours. These are open editions when they launch, right? And then after the fact, people really do go collect them. Currencies, Cook and Gravity, again, great indicator. People talking really bullishly about the currency. Art season low, and I think this is going to be, it will be our biggest phase of art since 22. Absolutely. It's coming. Big ass art season's coming. Can't wait. All right, just to move us along. Big old elemental sale. This is the highest, yeah, as Stats puts it, highest elemental sale ever. 50 ETH. People really gearing up for this anime chain and coin launch. And I'll tell you, man, if somebody's buying an elemental for 50 ETH, this proves what traders are going to do. Man, when they make all kinds of money in this bull market, they're going to spend and they're going to buy at the top and they're going to spend an absurd amount of money just to collect. Guarantee this guy who spent 50 ETH on this wasn't buying that purely as a speculative play. I'm sure it's there too, right? But he bought it because he's got much more than 50 ETH, I'm assuming, right? He's got a lot of money. He's okay with spending 50 on something that, think of this in the bear market, guys. Can you imagine holding this in a bear market and remember thinking, I spent 50 ETH on that? Like close to 200 grand. Can you imagine in a bear market? Doesn't matter in a bull. Like reason and logic go out the window. 50 ETH for an elemental JPEG. Dude, what people are about to spend here on ordinals and whatever PFP collection, dude, it's going to blow away people's expectations. It's going to get stupid again. It's going to blow away people's expectations. Seeing this should be a big-time indicator on what's coming. The secondary collection, 50 ETH sale. Wow. All right, man, here's our biggest story in the past 24 hours. I should probably have led off with it, but whatever. Backpack, parent company of Mad Lads, big old Solana collection, undervalued Solana collection, by the way, acquired FTX EU. Pretty interesting, right? Backpack is a DEX. It's an exchange. Man, they made it rain tokens on Mad Lads earlier this year. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again this cycle. Yeah, Mad Lads are going to eat. All right, so now Backpack. is FTX EU, or FTX EU is now Backpack. That user base basically theirs. Yeah, those Mad Lads are gonna do. They're gonna do something special here. Floor at 91 Sol, 5 ETH, guys, 5 ETH. Arguably the top PFP collection over on Solana, right? Arguably, is just 5 ETH. Make it make sense. This should be the equivalent of, let's say, 20 ETH. We're going to see those numbers again on Solana. All the Solana NFTs way undervalued. All of them, man. Eric, an Elemental sold for 9 ETH yesterday, and you thought that was crazy, dude. Yep, I'm with you. And man, oh man, it's, boy. I'm excited. I'll just say that. I'm excited, and especially on ordinals. I will keep saying that because I think people still think it's maybe doesn't live up to that potential, and it's going to. It's going to in a big way. And it's going to blow away prices we see on ETH. But Solana NFTs are going to catch up as well. 5 ETH is FUD. Yeah, I think you got a 3 or 4x in Mad Lads easy. Great looking collection too, but man, they're going to eat from their exchange drops. They are. And then back to Isuki. I think Sunday's the date. I think Sunday's the date that you want to circle on your calendar, their 3-year anniversary. And I'm going to guess. Oh, it is nice. Hang on. Let's do some audio here. So cool, man. They got, man, are they a talented bunch? All right. It's coming. I think it's coming this Sunday. I think, anybody who's really dialed into the Isuki ecosystem, do they have any kind of community event? Do they have like any kind of like party or thing happening Sunday? So again, Sunday's their 3-year anniversary. In the past, they've done a check your wallet moment. Everybody remembers check your wallet, right? And that's when Beans showed up. Like legendary moment here in the space. Man, what if they recreate that magic? Something tells me they're gonna recreate in that check your wallet moment, but it's like maybe your airdrop something new, and that something new generates you a coin. Something like that, right? Something's coming. But ultimately, I think the chain gets announced or officially launched this weekend, similar to Ape Fest and Ape Chain went live. I think Anime Chain might go live this weekend. Anime Coin maybe also goes live this weekend too. Just a, it's a guess. It's a feeling. I don't know. It's coming very, very soon. Sunday's a date to circle. Could be a big deal too, guys. Could be a really big deal. All right, Yuga Labs has been quiet. I don't think they're going to be quiet much longer. Already starting to ramp up the news. I don't know if I was expecting this, to be honest. I don't know how the Dookey Dash seasons like really run, but Dookey Dash tournament is going live here in 4 days. So it looks like season 1, Dookey Dash Unclogged. Man, people love that game. It is fun. I tried playing it, and I didn't think it was fun at first, and truth is I wasn't really trying. And when I sat with it for a few minutes and actually played it, and I think it was putting it on desktop that really opened it up. It's fun. It is legit fun. Marco, I love it, dude. You're the Mad Lad guy. You have been for months and months and months. I'm fucking rooting for you, man, too. Yeah, I think Marco's about to eat. So cool to see, dude. I hope you do very, very well on those. But yeah, Dookey Dash, Yuga Labs starting to make some noise. I think they're gonna have a big product launch too. Unrelated to Dookey Dash, I just think Yuga's getting ready to do something. They have to. I trust Garga. He's the right guy in the right position again. I think Yuga's got something big coming. And so this, I think, is just a little side note. And at the same time, they usually do $1 million prize or so. In fact, let me check. Let me see on their details. Do they have prizes? Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if they got a $1 million prize again. It's a fun game. This is a winner for them. One golden plunger equals 1 KYC. Yeah, that's super appealing, right? But regardless, people love it. People love it. It's good to see. It's good to see them active here. Need more? Mike, I'm with you, dude. Yeah, I would love to get away from 100K now, as great as that is. Oh, Dead, keep... Yeah. I know you grind. You'll I'm sure you'll get that. Maybe. Forgotten Runiverse. Oh, these guys dropped a little info. I think this was new. I didn't know, or maybe I forgot, but their token's called XP. Did we know it was called XP? Did we already know that? Okay, I feel like maybe we knew that. By the way, love seeing Board. Right? Man behind Nval. The board is so fucking well connected. I will always say that when I talk about why I'm bullish on Nval. It's because of Board. Almost exclusively because of Board. He's connected to everybody and everything. So no shock seeing him there writing those replies. Anyway, the XP token, Forgotten Runiverse, Forgotten Runes, that collection. Love them. Love the art style. Their game looks fucking awesome. That's a winner of a project expected to cook this cycle. And then Rect guys, with their Rect coin, these guys launching an agent. And that agent is actually live right now. Cool to see. Everybody's going to have an agent, guys. Everybody. Everybody's going to need their agent powered by data, by the way. Make no mistake. Everybody needs their agent powered by data. Depends what data you want, but could be Twitter data. Could be something outside of Web3 entirely. But if you're a Web3 project, you probably need Web3 data. It could just be your collection's traits and sales and whatever, right? Every single project has a bot in their Discord that shows sales and shows, details of the collection. Every project needs data. Interesting, right? 6hole. Board's connection to OpenSea, I believe he's an advisor for them. But there definitely is a connection there. I think it's like that. So I think Board is an OpenSea advisor. There's definitely a connection. All right, Pudgy Penguins, man, Abstract close. I think Abstract's coming in, honestly, like a week. So I think it's very close. Pudgy Penguins prices are starting to cook, leading up to the ABS drop. Pudgy's over 100K floor now. And people thinking that airdrop's going to be like 100K. It's a free Pudgy Penguin. You get to run that back just like Pengu was basically a free Pudgy Penguin. It was. Well, that's happening again. And the same applies to Lil Pudgies. Lil Pudgies I saw yesterday, 2.5 ETH or so. Patrick, good morning. Lil Pudgy's like 2.5 ETH. Yeah, I think their airdrop also equals free Lil Pudgy. Yep. And then Pengu holders, I don't know what that's going to equal. Nobody does. I can't wait till we start getting a feel for it. Maybe even a specific announcement about it, but Pengu holders should be getting an ABS allocation. And there we go. When Luke was asked about this, the Pengu holders, this goes back a couple weeks on an interview, but I support the people that support me. Yeah, I think Pengu holders really going to do well here too. And we saw yesterday, day before, Pengu hitting that new all-time high. Over 3 bill, I believe. Hot token, hot ecosystem. You know what? Yesterday, I should have bookmarked these. But people now starting to echo a thing I've been saying, which is Pengu is going to be one of the top meme coins, period, across any chain. My prediction, Pengu, has been, will be, this prediction is not going to change. Pengu flips Sheeb. You saw probably yesterday. I never saw it before, really, but on the timeline, I saw a couple big accounts saying the exact same thing. Wizard of Soho. And let me think, who was the other? Somebody else I saw saying the same thing, going to flip Sheeb. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. And Sheeb, I'm shocked. 14 bill market cap, I'm shocked. In fact, I do think we touched on it yesterday morning, but Pengu flips Sheeb. Oh, man. Matter of time. All right, OpenSea getting really close to whatever the fuck they're doing. But they do have a token coming, right? Funny enough, we don't even have an official from OpenSea, hey, token coming. We don't have that, but OpenSea Foundation set up in the Cayman Islands. We know OpenSea 2 is coming. There's a leaderboard for points and farming and all that stuff, right? Tokens coming. And man, that's so close at this point. I still think this month we get details of the platform, probably details like farming details too. Let me see. I'm going to check if that site is maybe live yet. I don't think it is. Oh man, it felt like that wanted to resolve somewhere. Yeah. Not yet. Soon. And I think that OpenSea drop could cook. I think it might surprise people. And I'll tell you, to bring it back to Board and Nval, if OpenSea cooks and they become like that main character, that main marketplace again, when they do a stream with Board again showing off his Edison metaverse and Nval's in it, man, that's a big old stage for Nval. And I don't know. Something just tells me we're looking at something like that coming. All right, quick look at Cookie.fun, looking at agent market cap, 17.5 bill. Guys, this is a 5 or 10x even from here. 5 or 10x from here. It's absolutely crazy how high this is going. Still, it feels a little flat though this week, or excuse me, at least today. Yesterday was nice, but yeah, 17.6 bill. AI16Z at 2.7 bill. Man, cheap. That's got a 10x in it all on its own. Virtual's at 5.68 bill. Are they going FTV? They got to be going FTV. I think. Wow, that's a monster market cap. Wow. Those are wild numbers. And still, I think just the start. Shaw announcing big changes coming to AI16Z. Oh, dude, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what they're cooking up at this point. Like, what are these guys doing that's going to be so, like, he's calling it scary. It's going to be a pretty drastic shift, but I tell you what, you start thinking scary, you start thinking whatever's coming is really big, and man, something really big really gets the needle moving. Marco, I like that too. Emmy is better. I still hope, yeah, I'm with you. I hope OpenSea cooks. I hope it's a great product. I hope it's great. But I'll tell you this, with my Pengu allocation, yeah, I think it's going to flip Sheeb. I don't think I'm playing for that. I don't think I'm going to play for all-time high on the Pengu coin. I want the abstract drop. I'm going to reevaluate there. I think a lot of people are doing that, but I need to rotate back to Magic Eden. Need to. I'm so confident that Emmy is going to become just famous for being a great dex. Famous for being the place for ordinals and runes. So I want a big old bet on Magic Eden. I need it. All right, a couple other quick topics. This will be for later this week, maybe tomorrow, but good conversation about AI agents and how fast it transitioned to just shit coins, and how, at the very least, I'm feeling like the opportunities are getting less and less. That's not to say there's not a ton of them and you're not going to cook, but JP, good morning. You guys remember when Pump Fun got really challenging to the point where you even stopped? I'll say me, I stopped playing because you would go and look and look and look and hunt, and everything you tried buying was a rug. Pump Fun, or excuse me, virtuals entering that era, right? It is. It's so easy to launch an AI agent, a couple clicks. It was like this back then. People didn't want to take those few steps and go over to base. Well, now you got the Solana bros over on base, and it's brutal. It's rug after rug after rug. It's there now. I would love to have a bigger conversation about this, what it means, if it means the opportunities are just not the same. It's a good chat. Meta brought a couple new people onto its board of directors, guys. This is interesting. Dana White. Yeah, it's weird, but Dana White now on the Meta board, as is John Elkin. Look, I don't think there's anything crazy here, but I do like seeing people in those kind of positions who get NFTs. They get art. He probably understands crypto to a great degree. This is the man who owns the Tree of Knowledge from Beeple. That's pretty freaking cool. There you go. Does it move the needle? I don't think so, but this guy on the board at Meta, and I think we know Meta has been interested in NFTs. It's a good sign. It's a pretty damn good sign. Excuse me. Let's check day one at CES. See if there's any cool products there. Man, I said we were going to look at floor prices and whatnot on Magic Eden. We'll do that tomorrow. Check it out. I love this shit, man. A wearable robot suit. It's not even that noticeable. Wow. That's so fucking cool. Dude, that's so cool. Tech is just the best. Okay, a little vacuum. A little robot vacuum with an arm. Oh, dude, cool. These little cool things really add up to something really big and cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. New PUBG game? What is this?
We are revolutionizing. At Crafton, we are revolutionizing the battle royale genre with generative AI. Introducing PUBG Ally, the world's first co-playable character designed to play like a human teammate. Hey Ally, I'm looking for a level 3 vest and 5.56 ammo.
No shit.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Found a level 3 vest and ammo nearby. Pinged it for you.
Fucking cool, man. Come on, that's cool.
Enemy spotted. I'm covering.
Is there a vehicle nearby?
Found one. I will come to you.
Dude, come on. Fucking awesome.
I'm ready to get into the action now. Can you flank them?
On it. Moving left. Wait. I'm knocked out. Crawling to you now.
Just hang on.
That's cool. It's pretty cool. PUBG also integrating blockchain. They said no NFTs, but blockchain crypto. Dude, I think so. And I bet you NFTs. Just a feeling.
And it's finally called, this is NVIDIA's latest AI supercomputer. And it's finally called Project Digits right now. And if you have a good name for it, reach out to us.
This guy's into bondage, right? It's the first thing I think of whenever I see him, right? He's way into bondage. Imagine step on that, it goes up to like 3. It's just red, screen's flashing red. Thing is like a fucking panic attack machine. That's really cool, man. All right, stretchable screen. We saw that clear screen last year. I thought that was cool. Look at it. Look at this screen. So you can punch your TV. You always see those videos of people getting pissed at sports and they punch their TV. They're shit out of luck now. That's cool. I like it. That's cool. Yeah, Mike, dude, that guy for real. Every time I see him in that leather vest, I just know. There was a dude I used to work with, and he would wear a chain around his neck with a lock padlock on it. And now I know. I didn't know what that meant. And we were at a company like Christmas party, and I grabbed the lock. I'm like, dude, this is fucking cool. I'm like, cool necklace, bro. I'm like, where'd you get that, bro? He's like, and I didn't know what it meant. Now I know what it means. Now I know. So I see a guy in a leather jacket, a shiny, shiny leather jacket like that. I know. What is this? Oh, okay. This is a pen that when you write, it digitizes. I think that's what it is. It's got cameras on top of it. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Dude, actually, that's kind of useful. I would use that. Styluses suck to write with. That's kind of cool. Oh, God, this looks stupid right off the bat. Stringless guitar. Oh, gee, come on. Fuck out of here.
Is robotics. So, humanoid robots,
Oh, God, they're going to tie him up, aren't they?
my friends.
I was so right about him.
The ChatGPT moment for general robotics is just around the corner. And in fact, all of the enabling technologies that I've been talking about is going to make it possible for us in the next several years to see very rapid breakthroughs, surprising breakthroughs in general robotics.
Oh, man, it's coming. And that's going to be really cool. I think we're all going to have robots in our house. We are.
Of teleoperated demonstrations. Then you
We really are.
This may look like a regular pair of glasses, but I'm actually wearing
So glasses that translate for you live?
Tiny display in the corner of my field. Able to needing as much prompting as the glasses. And a new platform.
Okay, whatever. This is fucking rad. A room with screens all over it. Check that. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A little virtual pet robot? Or not a virtual, but a pet robot? Probably make those eyes look a little better than those little sticky, googly eyes. What is that? An electric salt spoon. Okay, I think I'm done. Come on.
I just saw a flock of people buy this booth, so I
It uses electric currents to enhance the taste of salt.
had to go and see what it was. It is actually a spoon. Now, what's special about this is it allows you to enhance the saltiness of food. So if you're on a low sodium diet or just trying to watch what you eat, this allows an electrical current to trick your brain into thinking that the food is saltier than it is. Brilliant.
Bro. Imagine shoving that in your face in front of people. Looks like a full-size spatula. Can you imagine going to town on that thing? That's fucking nuts. Dude, weird. Weird shit. We're so weird. There had to be cooler stuff. Okay, if that was it, kind of underwhelming, right? I think. I don't know. Yeah. So, like, all that's 99% of that stuff's ending up in a landfill. Yeah, use real salt. How about just eat healthier? Just, maybe just don't do the salt. Is that true, Sixhole? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Sixhole says sodium does not cause high blood pressure. I didn't know. I dig it. All right. Newsletter day. I got some writing to do. All right. Let me think here. Anything coming up? Okay. The bull. Go fuck with the bull. Go get some bull tokens from the bull. Don't let. Actually, I peeked a couple days ago at like top holders. I recognize some names out there, by the way. So GG's. But yeah, give the bull AI a follow. Go engage the dude. He's giving away his bull tokens for free for now. For now, there's 2-ish weeks, I think, to go to farm him and get his bull token. After that, stay tuned. Some cool shit. Afternoon show, we're live today, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Great to be back with the boys, man. I missed the shit out of them. The great Henry, the great Yojo. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be live right here. SlamX Official on YouTube. Crypto Slam IO over on X. Anything else big going on? I think we'll catch it on the afternoon show, guys. So, hope you have a great day. Hope we can will the market to get to some special kind of place. Feels like it's not far off. Yeah, you know what, music? I don't think we made the rounds and got to hear what everybody did on their holidays. We got to do that today. So we'll do a nice little catch up here. And yeah, maybe we can get Joe to share his bags. He started sharing some yesterday, some of his more recent moves. That'd be fun. Yeah, we should share our biggest conviction plays. That'd be fun for today. So we'll do that. Would you guys want an afternoon spaces? I always ask in the morning show. Raul, good morning. Right? I always ask about, like, morning show. Would you guys want to do spaces? It's the trickiest time. But would you guys want an afternoon show spaces? Me, Henry, Joe, you guys? Because we could do that sometime too. It'd be fun. So consider that. I think we can do it probably whenever too. So yeah, let's maybe do that soon. Cool. All right, guys. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you later this afternoon. Peace.